I don't like
things in
rat
dishwasher.
salad.
I'm not gonna put in the dishwasher.
You like, this person's ugly.
I'm really mad about my hands. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back with another episode of the Mike to Mike podcast. Let's cheer it up, kids. And man, this is gonna be a great episode, y'all. Man, hey, I told y'all I was gonna get some Cowboy fans on here, and I gave y'all a promise, and we got them on here, man. So this is gonna be an excellent episode. This is episode 45 of the Mike to Mike podcast. I can't believe we got all the way to 45. You know what I'm saying? But we keeping it rolling, man, and we getting better and better every episode. So we got a great panel on. We got some other ones that's coming on. Cousin George will be on in about 15 minutes. He's running behind. We got Levi coming on. So it should be an excellent panel this week. And you know what, man? We just gonna kick it, man. We just gonna talk. We gonna have it's a lot of stuff that happened this past week that we got to get into. But let me introduce my esteemed panel here. First to the right of me, man, we got Cousin Tony, man, Pastor Tony Jeffrey, man. Let's cheer it up, kids. Tony Jeffrey, man, Cousin Tony, man, Pastor Tony, man. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling great, cuz. Thanks for having me on tonight, man.
Oh, no, thank you for coming on, man. And you know what, man? I've been wanting to talk to you for a long, long time. You know, I really have. I see you with your mug. I got my glass as well. Go Rams. You gonna take a sip? I'm gonna take a sip too. Go Rams, man. And, to the bottom of him, okay, and then he wants to sip his Stanley Cup, his Cowboy Stanley Cup. Let's give it up for Cowboy Chris.
Hey, I'm no longer Cowboy Chris. You call me Rams Daddy. That's what you call me.
Want to put that
all right, you call me Rams Daddy. Okay.
And all I remember is Cowboy Chris. I think it was the year of 2018. We ran for almost 300 yards on y'all in the Rose Bowl and just ran over y'all last time.
It's funny how Cowboy haters love to bring up history, but when we bring up history, it don't matter.
Yeah, it's so old. It's so old. It's so old.
Not a lot of positives in that when we get to the playoffs.
It's legit.
If you want to talk about the record, we can talk about that all day long. But if you want to talk about when it matters,
you see, he didn't bring up the game this year. He ain't bring that up.
Okay, he ain't bring it up. Let me introduce Teasy. We can get right into this because I've been waiting for this for y'all. Let's give it up for Dante Crockett. Dante Johnson, aka Teasy Crockett. Dante, you got Mr. Carter, Teasy Crockett, Dante, man, DT, all these names you got, bro. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. We made it to the second round. I'm just
man. Hey, yeah, okay, yeah. Chiefs did their thing in that first round, man. But I don't know, man. I think Buffalo, it might be over for y'all, man.
Hey, hold on, hey, but was we wrong about that Browns thing?
We was all wrong about that.
Boy, that's crazy.
We was all definitely wrong about that.
CJ Stroud, holla at your boy.
Yeah. So man, we got an excellent panel on, and you know, I said this, man. Let me put this up too, because I got this on my banners, man. You know, send your email if you want to get on the show if you're a Cowboy fan. I want all the smoke. Okay.
Hey, just to throw this out there, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off, Mike. I'm sorry, y'all. But
what's up?
I brought up the Texans because they the real Texas champions.
They are the kings of Texas right now. CJ Stroud is taking over that state. And you know what, man? I love that young boy. You know what I'm saying? What he's about, you know what I'm saying? He gives honor to God, but he's an excellent man, bro. And he ain't afraid of the moment. That's one thing I see about CJ Stroud. I can't say that about the quarterback that playing.
He's real good.
You know, but he steps up when the moment is there. You know what I'm saying? He don't hide. He don't throw.
Can I say something about that, please?
But
can I say something about that?
Say what you got to say, Cowboy Chris.
Well, first of all, he's a Chiefs fan, so he's originally from Dallas, so he's a Dallas Texans fan.
Oh, get out of here,
and then
man!
Then the only Texas team is Dallas. The only Houston fans live in Houston, but you can march up across America and you'll find us. So the Dallas Texans fan and the Houston Texans, that's fine. Y'all want to gang up? That's cool. You made it to the second round. Yep. But you still got the catching up to do too. And you also Dallas Texans fan, you only got 3, so you still got to catch up too. So I'm ready for the smoke.
Talk about it, Rams, Daddy. Talk about it,
I'm
dog.
called a Dallas Texans fan now. That's cold. I ain't never been called that.
There's some clowns over there, man. We don't want
man. I ain't never.
It was 27-0 in the first half, Cowboy Chris. There ain't nothing you can say right now, man. That's embarrassing, and you know it. That's embarrassing.
That was pretty embarrassing, man.
It was the worst thing. It was the worst thing ever happened. Yes.
You know, I gotta ask y'all both some questions, man. I gotta ask y'all some questions. Okay,
I'm
here's
ready.
the first one though. When it was 27-0, how was y'all feeling?
You said not to curse.
Come on, man. What you mean? You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you. When it was 14-0, I was like, man, look, dog, this ain't going good.
Right.
I'll tell you right out the gate. When they chose to receive the ball, I was already kind of like, okay, what's going on? Then they drove straight down the field, running the ball down our throat, and we didn't answer back. I said, man, it's gonna be an interesting look. It ain't gonna. I don't like how this is looking. Then we go 3 and out. Oh man, they come right back and score. We didn't get off the bus. What's going on? Where we at? So yeah, that's how I was feeling. I can tell you that right now.
Cowboy Chris, how was you feeling after this?
You said we can't curse. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do this as G rated as possible. Okay. I was angry.
Oh man, yeah.
I was angry.
Here's
That's how I was feeling. I was angry.
Is that more McCarthy to y'all, or is it just no leadership in that locker room or whatever? Like I don't get how you come out in a playoff game and you at home and you the number 2 seed and you let a quarterback in his first playoff game with receivers in their first playoff game with a tight end in their first playoff game. Most of the team, this is their first playoff
second
game.
Season players, bro. Everybody.
They come out and it is 27-0 with like 2 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Well, to me, I'm sorry, Tony. You won't take this. You want me to go?
You know what, man? I ain't gonna be the one to jump on first all the time. So I'm gonna take the back seat on because I got
all right. So for me, my mini rants on TikTok and on YouTube, Facebook is simple to me. When your head coach again don't have your team prepared for a playoff game, when the Philadelphia Eagles gifted us the number 2 seed because they basically fell off the earth and didn't want to play football anymore, and they gifted you a number 2 seed, you should be prepared. I don't care who we play. We could be playing South Oak Cliff High, even though they champs too, but they probably would have beat us too because we wouldn't have been prepared for that game. Right? It just frustrates me, man. Because then you go on a press conference, a season-ending press conference, and saying that this is a championship caliber team, but you come in for the last 4 years and you don't produce no champions.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it was more coaching, preparation, because I knew I was just like Tony. Once we went 3 and out on that first possession, I was like, we're gonna have problems because when the Cowboys start slow in the playoffs, it's over. It's over. It's just like they have no dog in them to come back. And I will dog my own team. I know Mike loves to, but real is real. I mean, that was just a lackluster performance on the coaching staff and the players. But I give that loss mainly, especially 27-0, mainly on our coaching staff because there is no way.
I got a question. Because
this
was one of my things that I was thinking about. So the fact that y'all kept McCarthy, right? I thought at the moment that Belichick was available, that once I thought the Jets was gonna try and get him because that's what I said last week. But once y'all lost, I was like, hey, Jerry got him be smart if he trying to build a championship culture. And then y'all doubled down and said we keeping Mike. Like, that's the question. I want to know how y'all.
Hang on.
That's the biggest thing.
Hang on one second. I got a question. I thought we would, I knew we had one in here that was anti-Cowboy, but I keep hearing somebody talking in the third person. Cheesy, you ain't no Cowboy fan?
No, he's a Chiefs fan.
No, I'm a Chiefs fan.
Man, okay. Wait, listen. Y'all didn't lay out the groundwork for me just yet, man. I hear you over there talking in the third person, man.
Yeah.
So listen, you ain't fired no shots just yet, so I'm gonna hold off on you just yet.
Wait. No shots against Cowboys, because listen, Mike can tell you.
Okay.
And Cowboy Chris, man, we done been on here before, and I'd have shown love because I told Mike that CeeDee Lamb was finna be one of them top 3 receivers in the league. He didn't believe it.
Hey, but he's off. You see what's the name got in his head in the first drive? Jair Alexander got in his head.
Okay. It's okay. That's his first time as as a top dog. I get it. It happens. But see, he ain't gonna slip up again. He one of them.
All right. So look, you know what? So you're not a Cowboy antagonist. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so I appreciate that, man. It's all good. I just need to know who friend and who foe. So my question is, here was my concern. I see you, dog. I see you, man. Represent, man. Represent, baby. So here was my thing.
They getting on my nerves already.
No. But I'm gonna talk real football with you. You know, because football is what paid for college for me. I coached it for 20 years, so I get it. So here's the deal for me. Yes, we know that they were ill prepared, but if you see plays that were run against your defense, and then offensively what you attempted to do, you can really see how unprepared they were and how out-coached they were.
Yeah.
Right. But because it's clear we've got plenty of talent. The issue was they were ill-prepared at its highest level. Once again, leading the league in penalty yardage. Since McCarthy's been there, we've been the highest penalized team in the league consistently. 2, when you see the highlights of these receivers in the secondary, they don't even have anybody in the camera frame.
Not at all.
When they catch the ball.
Not even.
The tight end caught the ball. He could slow down, wait for the ball to get to him, and he still scored. Mm-hmm. That's absolutely unacceptable at the professional level. That's high school stuff. That's the no tight end on the backside. Yeah, other words they use when they sneak that tight end away is the OS word that they use to say the tight end is slipped out on the backside. That's Harry high school stuff. And we're not prepared for that at the professional level. That's coaching, dog. That's not personnel, that's coaching. Second, we can't stop the run and we can't run.
Yeah.
That's been our issue all season long. So we were doing it with smoke and mirrors defensively because we're built to get after the quarterback. But if teams that run straight at us, ain't nothing we can do about it.
Because I want to ask y'all this question. Y'all been letting Jerry get by for so long.
How you gonna let an owner get by? He's the owner. How will you let him?
What can you do except
listen to what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
I don't feel like nobody goes off on Jerry. If y'all see Jerry Jones right now, y'all gonna bow to his feet and say that's Jerry Jones.
Easy now.
I'm just saying, you know how y'all Cowboy fans is with Jerry. Jerry is the head and the biggest figure of the Cowboys. It's not a player, it's Jerry Jones. And we know that. My thing is, when is Jerry gonna get a real talking to? Like, listen here, old man. If you don't get this together, bro, I don't know what you're doing, man. Why are you hiring Mike McCarthy back? Why are you bringing Mike McCarthy? You should have said a statement right there. That was your perfect time to set a statement to this team. Like, if y'all don't win, all y'all can be gone. Just like Mike McCarthy. McCarthy was able to go into that stadium and look stupid over there on the sidelines and be down 27-0 and come back here just yesterday and say, "Oh, I'll keep my job and we gonna get it right." No, you're not.
Buy into us. No,
buy into us. That's what that's his main thing was buy into us. I think that's the problem right there. Is Jerry is content with what is going on when he should be mad. How does fish grease? Like Jimmy Johnson was during halftime? That's how he should be. Should have been, if you ask me.
This is simple though, bro.
What's going on, fellas? What's happening?
Oh, man. What's up, boy? What you doing on here, man?
Oh, he done finally made it.
What's up, cuz? What's up, bro?
I think that's a big part of it, Cowboy Chris, is that Jerry is able to do what he want to do, make all the money he want to make, and be mediocre every year, and y'all don't care about it. Yeah,
well,
I mean,
this is something as a Cowboy fans. It's just you just gonna have to accept. Jerry said this from day one when he bought the team. He gonna be involved in everything. He gonna do whatever he want to. So because it upset everybody, Cowboy fans has basically gotten used to it. I mean, because if I mean, there's been plenty of reporters or whatever go off on Jerry about how he handles the team, and Jerry just deflected like, I don't care what you say. I don't pay $1 billion for this damn franchise, and now it's worth $3 billion. There's nothing you can do to me. There's nothing I can say. Of course, we're upset about the decisions that Jerry has made, especially this last decision. I thought McCarthy should have been fired when he was walking back to the locker room by the bar. Man, get you a drink because you about to go. But it didn't happen. So Jerry did the same thing for 10 years with Jason Garrett. We knew Garrett should have been fired 5 years before. He didn't do it because he was Jerry's pet. So it's the same thing going on right now, bro. We expected him to be fired. Every Cowboy fan in America expected him to be fired. But Jerry Jones, he pulled the fast one on us again. Oh, no, he's good. He's good.
You know, man, Jerry, what I know he's trying to do is to mimic what they do in Steeler Nation. You got to respect what they do. You're talking, 3 coaches in 50 years? You know what I mean? So Jerry's trying to mimic that. I know that's what he's trying to do. But, dog, you can't do what Mike McCarthy has done. Poor clock management, an undisciplined ball club, teams that's coming into the playoffs absolutely ill-prepared. Every year he's been in the playoffs, man, there's nothing that he's done to improve this program, and he'll just stand there on the sideline and look just completely lost. No, man.
So who do you guys want to be the head coach? Who can come in and
I can tell you right now, I don't think Belichick would have did it, but I would have loved to see Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I would love to see Harbaugh.
Yeah, I'll see
him. He made San Fran relevant again. Then he turned around and went to Michigan, put them back on the map, and made them a national powerhouse. So he made Stanford relevant.
Yep. So do you think a lot of head coaches are going to decline that job because of Jerry and his
absolutely
there?
Oh, absolutely.
I disagree, and the reason I disagree, the reason I disagree is because it's certain franchises. It's the Lakers, it's the Celtics, it's the Yankees, it's the Cowboys. So, you know, as much as Michael hates the Cowboys and as much as Michael has to defend himself every day about the Cowboys, he know what draws his damn ratings when he bring these damn Cowboy fans on his show because he know what he gonna get.
Oh, yeah.
So all I disagree about the coaches. See, Jerry just have to fix. Hey, remember, Jerry had Bill Parcells. Everybody thought Bill Parcells would never coach for Jerry Jones. So if he got Bill Parcells,
he got out of there because he was tired of Jerry.
Well, Parcells, I think, was just tired of coaching. He was ready to retire. But here's where we made the mistake. We let Sean Payton get out of Cowboy Nation, and he hired Jason Garrett instead of Sean Payton. I'm just telling you that right out of the gate. That's the thing I thought was a mistake early on with that. But I'm saying coaches won't go there because of the stigma that Jerry has right now. The coaches that will turn the program around because of Jerry's stigma, whether they can believe it or not, they want to steer clear of that. That's all I'm saying. So that's why I don't think that Belichick would do it, because of the fact that, you know, I don't know that Belichick is actually just at this stage in the game wants to be able to control the entire program like he did while he was in New England. But he don't need to be looking over his shoulder every day trying to figure out if the owner's going to be down on the field telling players what to do outside of what the coaches are doing.
Hey, Miss Carmelita, can I just respond to this real quick?
All right, go ahead,
like I say all the time.
I'm ready for all the smoke.
I see you say Mike is really a Cowboy fan, just undercover. Miss Carmelita, one thing I will say is a good hater got to know everything. Okay. You can't be good at something unless you do your homework, unless you actually put in the work. I put in the work. Okay, I know exactly what the Cowboys are doing. I know all their moves. I know their stats. I know everything. And the reason why is because I hate them that much. You got to watch the games. You got to see what they're doing, so I can actually talk to them about it and know what I'm talking about when I'm talking to them. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a proud Cowboy hater. You know, that's one thing I do take a lot of pride in.
But one thing I can say,
Chris, good question for you guys. So Is it the head coach or is it Dak? So it seems to be a combination of both.
Dak is trash.
What do you guys want? Either head coach or Dak. You got to choose one. Who do you guys choose?
I would choose the head coach. And Mike forgets his one of his other highest rated shows when he wore that cowboy hat because he lost to. I won't bring it up, but all I'm saying is Mike hates Dak Prescott for some strange way. I don't know what Dak ever did to him. Other than beat him this year, but, I don't understand why he hates him so much.
You know what, Cowboy Chris?
If he played for any other team, Mike would love him. But if he goes because he played for the Cowboys,
you know what it is, Cowboy Chris. Dak always excels when he's playing worse teams. When he's playing bad teams, he looks great. All right, he gets a lot of empty calories, like Shannon Sharp says, when they behind, and he puts these stats up that makes his stats look good. All right, but when he plays the supreme teams, when he plays the elite teams, the playoff caliber teams, I don't see a performance worthy of what y'all give him. All right, what I see is 2 back-to-back picks. What I see is 2 back-to-back picks in your own territory. One for pick 6, and it happens all the time in big games, which is what I'm looking at. To why I don't understand why y'all love Dak Prescott so much when he just lets you down year after year after year, and then you'll say it's Amari Cooper. And then you'll say it's this guy, and then it's Zeke. It's all these people, and you just don't want to put that blame on Dak, which I don't understand. All right, I'm clearly saying it's the quarterback. Isn't the quarterback the most important position on the field? They've given him everything.
Let me tag you. I want to tag you.
Okay.
Somebody else got something. George, you got something to say? Go ahead, dog. I'll tag you.
I want to hear you talk. I want to hear you.
I just want to hear it.
Okay. You said head coach of Dak. Is that the answer? That's the question.
Yes, that's the question. Yep.
If we're gonna talk finances, the head coach doesn't go against the salary cap. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if we're gonna talk for the team perspective, I'm gonna go head coach because we gotta let Dak go. Because when his contract is up, it's gonna take $60 million plus to keep him. He ain't worth $60 million.
I'm about to say
I kept saying he ain't worth $40 million.
No,
but what they had to go on to sign him because of what was available in the quarterback pool. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this: they didn't bring Trey Lance in for nothing.
Right.
Now he just didn't get a chance to shine in San Fran because he couldn't stay healthy. Now this man has spent all his time sitting there watching it and preparing. I would not be surprised if they grooming him to go ahead and step in. Now, here's my knock against Dak. From the time he came in as a rookie with Zeke, he's declined until this year. Mm-hmm. That's just it. So no, I've never been a Dak apologist. In fact, I thought he should have been gone when they had to renew his contract. That's just me being real.
Yeah.
But the reality is this: when you go back and look at Dak's numbers when he was in college, that man was a runner.
He's a runner.
Yes,
he was.
He ran for like almost 1,000 yards in his junior year. In his senior year, he ran for like almost 600 yards. I do my homework too, cuz.
Yeah.
So he has the ability to throw the ball, which is cool.
Right.
But he's not a championship quarterback. I've said that. He's not a championship quarterback. Now, I would love to be proved wrong, but in 8 years, we ain't seen it. His decision-making we've seen consistently is poor. 1 year, I almost lost the television, the year that we were playing against San Francisco, and he gonna go run up there. You choose, and you ain't ran the ball all game. Now, with no timeouts left, you decide to run the ball with 10 seconds. And now you mad at the ref because he's got to place the ball according to the rules.
Right.
The ref got in the way. No, numbskull, you shouldn't have ran right then. Throw the ball.
Let it out, cuz.
He called him a numbskull.
Not the numbskull.
He got to get the numbskull tonight, dog. I'm ready for all the smoke, man. I'm ready for it. I keep trying to tell you, dog. I've been waiting on
Let it out, man. This is a safe space, cuz.
This is a safe space. I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
if we're going to talk football, let's talk
football. About time, man. Let that out, man. Let that anger out. I love that, man. Let it out, man.
If we go talk football, let's talk football.
So we gonna get to our regular show, but I gotta ask y'all one last question. Where do y'all go from here? Because I think y'all go to the dumps.
Wow.
So
no, we're not gonna go to the dumps. We got too many talented players. That's not gonna happen.
So I mean,
so what's your definition of the dumps?
Well, you got a lot of guys coming up for contracts. I don't think Micah. I don't think Micah's happy in Dallas. I think he would probably go somewhere else if you ask me. I don't know if he actually really.
No, Micah the type to embrace that, bro. He embrace it.
Yeah.
So you got Micah, you got CD coming up. You got did you pay Tyler?
I think Tank Lawrence do too.
Tank Lawrence do. So are y'all gonna keep all them? Because you're gonna have to pay him his money.
I don't think you can keep Tank.
And then you got is Bland? Bland's probably gonna be gone, ain't he? Who else y'all got? Y'all got somebody else up too. I know it. Oh well, Dak. I'm thinking about that. So I'm looking at all these guys you got to pay. You already got some guys under contract already. Like what's his name? Diggs.
Right.
The actual young guys that you have, you're not gonna be able to keep those guys because they probably gonna get some money somewhere else. So I'm trying to figure out.
It depends.
Yeah,
if they go all in with Dak, we in trouble. We're not gonna sign anybody.
I think they are.
What Tony? You think they're gonna all back in with Dak again?
I said if they do.
I doubt it. Yeah, I don't think
they will too. That's why I'm saying they brought Trey Lance in for a reason.
Really saying that they are. If they kept McCarthy, they probably gonna keep Dak too.
Listen, I doubt. But listen.
What you think, Cowboy Chris?
Well, I'm glad you came to me, Michael. It's like this. I don't understand why it's so important to fans about how much a person get paid. That's the going rate of a quarterback because the year after somebody's going to make more money than that. And then somebody's going to make more money than that person. And then somebody's going to make more money than that person. So to me, the money don't bother me because this is a problem for every NFL team. Every NFL team now is looking at their roster like, man, we got to pay this person. Man, we got to pay this person. We got to pay this person. So,
but you pay somebody on production.
Yeah,
nobody was sweating it when Mahomes went over 50 million.
You hear me? We'll never do it.
No, you don't sweat that. He done gave them 2
games and 3 years. He produced.
We'll pay him the whole salary cap.
All I'm saying is Dak is not worth 60 million. He's not producing.
Jerry is content with Dak. He's content with it.
That's crazy.
Therein lies the problem.
Now, but wait, I'm saying
I'm telling you, he's gonna sign that dude. I'm telling you.
He better not. He better not get it.
If you ask me, but I love it. Keep signing.
I hope the businessman and Jerry step up. You know what I'm saying? And this is where it comes. You know what I'm saying? My evening where you see I'll be rooting for Dallas to pull it through, man. I hope Jerry just say, you know what? We got to cut our losses with this man. Let him walk. And then pay these other dogs to do what they do because clearly, all right, the regular season, Dak, he's throwing a pill everywhere. But when you got them type of dudes out there, you can throw it with, man.
It's not going to happen, Dante, bro. I don't think it's going to happen. We know what
I'm just saying. You can get a first-round talent instead of this fourth-round talent to go throw the ball out there to these dogs that they paying this money to. Jerry, and then let the defense do what they do. You ain't got to pay. You ain't
Trey Lance. Trey Lance was a first-round pick that San Fran went after. We got him for a ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich, man.
I'm telling you, man, they gonna get that dude a legit look. Dak is not worth 60 million. But you know what? I'll say this. I have to concede this. I said he wasn't worth the 40 million, but they went on and paid him. So Jerry is being loyal to his own detriment because I just can't see Dak bringing us a Super Bowl.
So I got a question for my fellow Cowboy fans. So you saying that 40 million he made this year, he wasn't worth it? You know, Dak actually improved because let me say you when the man in the beginning of the season said, I'm not throwing 10 interceptions, okay, and he ended the season with 8. Okay, regular season. I'm saying regular season. So he did what he said and he improved. Okay. So you saying he wasn't worth that at all?
I'll give you that because
my whole thing is you they got rid of Trey Lance for a reason. It wasn't because he's a sorry quarterback. He got rid of him because he can't play.
I'm following you. I'm following you.
That's literally the same
thing. I don't know if
Wait.
it's that he can't play, because when he did get in, he showed flashes, and that was early on. But he can't stay healthy. I think that's the issue.
That's what it was.
So more than anything else, why I say I'll give you that as it pertains to Dak is because of the market and what he produced in regards to the yardage and statistics. Yeah, we'll take that for $40 million. But you're talking about $60 million, dude. I need an NFC championship, if nothing, at a minimum, for you to be talking $60 million.
That's real.
I think what Cowboy Chris is saying is that's going to be a normal contract.
I got you.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Because look, Lamar Jackson set the market. I got it.
The market is going to be, that is $60 million is the new $40 million.
Let's check it out. It's only a few elite quarterbacks that should be in that $60 million range, right? So now we got mediocre guys getting that bread.
So here's the thing.
Probably two.
Hold on. Mediocre guys ain't getting 60. So let's stop there.
Let me say it again, now.
They're not getting 60. We gotta stop there.
Hold
on, but look, listen. What's happening is Dak feels like the numbers that he put up were elite numbers, and he did have the best regular quarterback numbers. Cannot deny that, but he gotta be real with himself to say, you know what? I think $40 million is a good number for me to play for the rest of my career as the salary cap number grows, so we can get more talent to help my bum ass out.
But wait a minute.
Hope that's what he does.
I agree with that, but like Tony's saying though, after so long, everybody knows that it's now playoff time. You make your bread doing the playoffs.
That's why I say $40 million.
You're right. He had a phenomenal regular season. But let me ask you this: Would you want Dak to have a phenomenal regular season or a superior postseason? Right?
I think the postseason, but here's the thing: like I just understand, like Cowboy Chris saying, he doing what a starting quarterback's supposed to do throughout the season to get you where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, he's getting.
So I get that. $40 million is a great number for him. He gotta stay there. But if he asks for more, $40 million,
the market,
George, if he asks for $40 million and $1, get him out of there.
Here's the problem. I'm sorry, Mike. Let me run this. Let me run this by real quick. Here's the problem that you run into, because you're going to have to pay Dak at 60, and here's why: the NFLPA won't allow it. They're trying to press the market, and so money is going to be an issue. I can remember when Kurt Warner was like, "Look, I don't have to have 13 million. Just pay me whatever." But the NFLPA wouldn't allow him to take any less than 13 million because it set the market. And so when you look at Deshaun Watson, when you look at Mahomes, when you look at Lamar Jackson, when you look at their deals, they're not going to allow Dak to take anything less than that 60 because the market is already set. Mm-hmm. So my argument is this: Dak hasn't produced at $60 million level, even though that's the market. Now, the salary cap will be the hindrance in there, because if we pay Dak 60, how else are we going to sign all of these other stars? Because Micah's going to be due, CD's going to be due. I don't think we're going to keep Lawrence. I don't think we're going to keep Tank Lawrence. I don't think we're going to keep him. We can't keep all of them. So you have to take in as many as you can of the core, and you're not going to be able to swing the 60 and take in the core. That's my only argument.
So wait. Is that a rule?
Huh?
That's a rule, like they.
Can I speak?
They won't allow him.
You speak, man. We can't see your face though, Meech.
Yeah, you gotta show your face to speak, bro.
I'm in the car.
Yeah, you gotta. You gonna speak? You gotta show your face, man.
That's not good for show business, dog. You gotta see your face, bro.
I'll be at home in 7 minutes. Safety is first.
Well, 7 minutes. We gonna be back on here. You get on your computer.
Tony, let me ask you this thing. So, Tony and Cowboy Chris, do you franchise tag Dak?
No.
You can't franchise. It's not in his contract. He put in his contract that you can't franchise.
Yeah,
he has a no trade clause. That's another thing. He has a no trade clause in his contract.
Yeah.
So DeMarcus Lawrence got a new contract last year.
Yeah. Here's my thing. And Rodney is the worst.
I thought he was up
right here. This is the worst Cowboy fan. I can't stand this dude, and he knows it. He's the worst Cowboy fan of them all in the world. And Rodney on here talking right now. He worked with me. But here's my thing right here. Gary is not going to take the risk and let Dak walk if he does not know what he has in Trey Lance. And I just really believe that. Looking at him, he's not going to take a plunge. He's going to keep Dak and think that they can get through 1 year. You know what I'm saying? And really, this was the year to do it if they was going to do it. Okay. Yeah. If they were really going to do it, the Eagles were down. You know what I'm saying? The Lions, San Francisco, if the Packers beat San Francisco, they might be a cakewalk to the Super Bowl for the Cowboys if they won this game. All right. But now it's going to get harder. Because we come in next year, it's a whole bunch of other teams that's gonna get better next year. Yes,
who is we? Who is we?
You already know who I'm talking about.
He's so funny, Mike's so funny.
We what?
Go Rams. Like I said before, man.
The team that gave up 300 yards rushing.
Everybody will be better next year, and I think the Cowboys digress because they will lose a lot of talent this year. All right, it's guys that's going to be grabbed up in free agency. Your depth is not going to be as good next year. You don't know what you're going to do with Tony Pollard. You got to find another running back, which is easier to do than anything.
Well, we needed a running back this year.
Yeah, you did. Mike. So, who you gonna get? You get somebody in the draft, or you get Tony? Or you get Aaron?
Mike better hope Aaron Donald.
Who are we losing? Who are we losing though, Mike?
What you say?
Who are we losing in free agency?
You probably gonna lose DeRon Bland. You probably gonna.
You got to. He's not a free agent. Yeah, DeRon Bland is not a free agent.
Oh, he isn't. Who's free agents?
Okay. Free agents is Dante Fowler. He gets paid $1.5 million.
Okay.
You can cut Michael Gallup for $8.5 million.
Man, he ain't did nothing anyway.
Chuma Edoga, a bag of linemen. Travis Frederick, you can go draft another offensive line. We need to do that anyway.
Yeah.
Who else is a free agent? No big time player is a free agent next year.
Okay.
CD has another year on his deal. Micah has another year or 2 years on his deal.
Now, Rodney, hold on. Keep going, Mike.
So, like, CD can get tagged next year and make $17 million next year. That's the market for receivers, I believe. I think it's 17 or 20, something like that. So, nobody's leaving next year.
Rodney said Kearse and Tony Pollard. Are they leaving, Rodney?
We don't need Jaron Kearse. You got Wanye Thomas. Jaron Kearse is a if we needed Jaron Kearse, we would have paid him. We paid Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker last year.
Okay, so what you doing for them each? Because you lost 27-0 in the first half of this last game. So where do you go from here, Meach?
Well, let's take it back to the front. You lose two linebackers that were supposed to be big on your front seven. DeMarvin Overshown was going to play a lot. Leighton Vander Esch was going to play a lot.
And Leighton Vander Esch was a casualty anyway, man. I'm not a Vander Esch.
But so you rather have Marquise Bell out there than Leighton Vander Esch?
No. I'm not saying that. We need an upgrade in the middle linebacker.
That's what I'm saying. But tell me last year our defense wasn't different when Leighton Vander Esch didn't play. Now he's not Ray Lewis or anybody like that, but he can get guys lined up and be where he's supposed to be. He's always around the ball. True or false?
Being around the ball and playing downhill is two different things.
But you are who you are.
If you making tackles 5 yards on your side of the ball, man, what difference does it make? I need you on their side of the field.
I got you, but we
figured out got good yardage.
Yeah, that was my complaint.
I'm with you, but we've seen what it's like with Adam too this year, right?
Hey, you're right, but we also seen what it's like with him because he was in that linebacker core when the Rams ran for 300 yards against us as well.
Yeah, Jalen Smith was too.
That's what I'm saying. We've been swinging and missing on middle linebackers, man.
Absolutely.
That's why So I'm not blaming our front. I think our front is going to do what they were supposed to do. But if you got linebackers that aren't going to fill in the rest of the gaps, hey man, we stuck, man. We can't stop running.
Hey, where was that run stopping Mozzie Smith at, man? He didn't do nothing this year either.
Yeah, they talked about how this wasn't him anyway.
That was a reach, but you drafted him at 335. Now he weighs like 290. Why are you asking him to lose weight?
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know that.
Like, go watch a game from September and watch a game. Watch Sunday game. Look at his body type. He's lost 30 pounds or so.
Some girl probably told me he need to lose weight or something.
Yeah,
she told him how sexy he looked when he's small.
Yeah, like why are we drafting you? You're not gonna be 335. I don't need you at 291. That's not who you are.
Man, that's what I'm saying. We need you to be a hole plugger, man. We ain't know that. I ain't know that, bro. Thanks for bringing that to the table, brother Rodney.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Rodney.
They sound like an analyst.
Who?
I know that's right, my man.
Meach. Oh, Rodney.
Who's that dropped them jewels on us?
Oh, that's me. That's my brother-in-law.
He ain't okay, Meech. Right on, man. Appreciate you, bro.
No, he
ain't like an analyst, boy.
And also at about Mozzie, you know, me being a Michigan man, you know, Mozzie at Michigan played one technique, and he was a lot bigger. The Cowboys been having him playing 3 tech, and you know he getting doubled out every time. I just think the when they drafted Mozzie, and I was just like, you drafted him 2 rounds too early. I'm like, and then somebody talked me off the ledge, and he's like, man, Cowboys got a plan for him, you know, and everything like that. Well, that plan didn't work out this year. It didn't, you know, and with me being a Michigan man who loved everybody who get drafted from our team, and then he come to our team, and literally, I have to be honest, he played like crap this year.
You know,
he was on skates all the time.
Yeah,
and
he was on all season.
Yeah. So and then when he did get, like I said, when he was on the field, he was on skates. And then a lot of times, I think Mozzie may get 10 snaps a game, and that's your number 1 pick. You only get 10 snaps a game. You're not starting. So you know, I also went back and looked at the Cowboys draft picks from last year, and it wasn't good. And then it started when Overshown got hurt in the preseason, and it went downhill from there. So, you know, they just had, this was probably the only year they had a bad draft class that nobody produced for them. Even when Tyron Smith got hurt, you drafted an Awesome Richards and he don't even see the field. I don't even think he was on the practice squad. I don't know where he disappeared to. So, you know, it's a lot of players, man, that was underachieving this year. And to me, the number 1 overachiever, underachiever, was Mozzie, man, as a first round pick, because you expect a lot more.
All right. Well, so even with that though, you know, Will McClay normally does a good job, but this was a draft full of reaches. We drafted Mozzie, and he would have been there in the 3rd or 4th round, maybe. Hey, baby, we drafted what's his name, Schoonmaker, and look what Jake Ferguson is.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, me. I'm tired of talking about the Cowboys.
You call and bother me on Monday.
No, I don't want to talk no more.
No, you let me get this off. Let me get this off. You called me and said, "Come on, Cowboys, come on my show."
No, because now y'all just over here on y'all soapbox. We don't care, man.
For 40 minutes. A Cowboys soapbox for 43 minutes.
You want me to be real? None of this stuff matters. It don't matter who y'all get. Y'all can get Jesus Christ on your team. You're still gonna be a 1st round exit next year. Okay, and that's just it, man. I'm just being honest, man.
No, man, you're not gonna bring down the supremacy of our Lord on that one, man.
I'm just saying, bro.
What you talking about, dog? Don't throw the Lord into this, man.
Let me tell you this, cousin Tony. Jesus Christ will never be a cowboy. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, Jesus Christ will be a ram.
Hey, man, you know the stadium is open, man, so God can see the Cowboys play, man. What you talking about, man?
When he come back down, I'm gonna give him the Rams jersey and say, "Hey, thank you, Lord." You know what I'm saying? There you go, baby. Hey,
and he gonna say, "Depart from me, because I never knew you."
It's God, it's my family, it's my God family. Then it's them Rams, baby. But he always
Hey, these shots is crazy.
Now we on the wrong guy.
He said, "Depart from me, because I never knew you."
You understand? But he know I love them Rams too.
First of all, Mike, where's your cowboy hat? How come it ain't wearing it?
Man, hey, you know what? Hey, I don't know where it is. My wife was cleaning up and she threw it somewhere, so I gotta go.
No.
She put it on the TV so you can see it, dog. Don't act like that. Don't act like that, man.
All right, so we got our NFL picker. We 45 minutes in, we get an NFL picker right now. But I gotta pick these games, man. We gotta figure out who gonna win these games. So we gonna start with Texas Ravens, man. It's in Baltimore. You know, I'm gonna take the Ravens, man. I think CJ Stroud put up a good fight, but I got the Ravens moving on to the AFC Championship. So what you got, cousin Tony?
Ooh, you know something, man. I believe in Cinderella stories, man, but I can't go against what Baltimore's doing right now. Defensively, man, they just flat out get after you. It'll be interesting to see how the Texans O-line holds up against that pass rush, because Jadeveon Clowney has found himself the fountain of youth at some point, man. So he's been getting out the quarterback. Queen and Roquan Smith, they over there playing some good football. I was wishing that we could have got Roquan Smith actually in Cowboy Nation, but you know, either him or just make a move and pull Queen. We need one of them two, and they got both of them at that next level, man. They just playing some good football defensively. Good defense pulls down offense, man. So I got to go with Baltimore.
Okay. Cowboy Chris, what you got, man?
Well, you know, y'all self-proclaimed MVP, Lamar Jackson. I want y'all to go check his playoff record too.
Yeah, I know.
Check his playoff record too. But y'all dog that out. Y'all dog the Dak out. But you check out the MVP's playoff record. But I'm like this. I'm Texas everything, bro, except for Michigan. So I'm rolling with the Texans. Give me 28-26. Texans.
Right. All right.
What you got,
Texans? Okay.
Dante, what you got?
Ravens. That's easy.
All right. George.
I think it's gonna be a lot closer, like Cowboy Chris. I don't think it'll be 28-26. I like Stroud, man. I think Stroud has a poise beyond his years, but like Tony said, man, the Ravens defense is scary, man. They get after it, they get after the quarterback, the running back, man, the boys fly around. So I got the Ravens close, but I think Stroud puts on a good performance and kind of set the Texans up for the future. So I think it'd be a good game, but I'm going with the Ravens.
Meech, what you got?
I'm going with the Texans. I'm with was it Cowboy Chris? I don't know what Lamar Jackson is in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's very valid.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. Like him and Dak Prescott are the same type of guys in the regular season. Really good numbers, and in the playoffs, you know, it is what it is. I know one thing: defense travels, so it's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm gonna go 13-17 Houston.
So you think it's going to be a low-scoring game?
13-17.
Lamar only underperformed.
Oh, what's the weather going to be like? That's going to be a factor.
It's in Baltimore, right?
Yeah, they saying it's going to be 28 degrees.
Man, Lamar lose to Pat. He don't lose to nobody else, man.
Yeah,
lose to Pat.
Lamar in the same conversation too. I mean, Lamar is a unicorn, bro. He's something totally different. But like y'all saying,
he finna dust the Texans off.
Yeah.
He need to exercise them demons then.
He's gonna have to put up a shut up because he fought for that deal. He's gonna have to put up a shut up.
Now here's another one.
He been putting up all year.
Next game, Packers 49ers. Okay, in this one, I'm gonna take the 49ers, but I will say this. Kyle Shanahan gets a lot of respect. And one thing that I don't like is that they put him over Sean McVay. And I don't respect that. Okay. Sean McVay has the hardware. He has Lombardi. Okay. And we know Kyle Shanahan, he does all these great plays and all this other stuff, bro. But at the end of the day,
hilarious, bro.
All I'm saying is now that Bill Belichick is gone, Sean McVay is the best coach in the NFL, and I don't care what nobody. Look at what he did this year.
Hey, go to the next question, man.
Can you let us make our pick, man?
Come on, man. You been biased, man.
We know this. We know he better than Mr. Massage Mike McCarthy. I know that for a fact.
McCarthy got a Super Bowl too,
but he ain't doing. He can't Aaron Rodgers.
Come on, bro. Go to the next.
So let's go. I'm going 49. Hey, I'm going 49ers, but you know what I'm saying? I just don't like the Kyle Shanahan stuff if they disrespect my boy Sean.
Why you have to say Shane McVay, bro?
Sean McVay. You get his name right.
His name's Shane.
It's Sean.
His name's Shane.
Like I said. All right, Tony, man, what you got? You got 49.
Shane McMahon. That's his name.
Man, you know what, man?
Oh yeah.
I think Green Bay will get exposed for their youth this week. They just they got a chance to run roughshod against an ill-prepared Cowboy squad. You won't see that with San Fran. Even if they score, the challenge is, will Green Bay's defense be able to stop San Fran from scoring? So I wouldn't be surprised to see somewhat of a shootout. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 28, a 30-25 game or something along those lines. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. But I'm still going with the 49ers because they're just a violent football team as well, too. Yeah. And I don't think that Green Bay has seen that. So that'll be an interesting look. I think they do much better against the run than the Rams do. Than the 49ers do. That was a Freudian slip if y'all caught that. But then the Cowboys do. And so, needless to say, I'm going with the 49ers, man.
Cowboy Chris, what you got?
Yeah, it's hard picking this one because the two people when got the switch on us in the last 4 years in the playoffs. You want me to pick which one is better with the switch. So right now, the one that's better with the switch is the Niners. The Niners will be prepared, unlike the Cowboys. The Niners will run through them 35-6.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be the Cowboys. All right, Dante, what you got?
I say this is probably gonna be the first game we ever see somebody helmet get broke.
What?
Okay, good call. Who's helmet?
49ers, man.
What you got, cuz? I'll leave that to
you. know me?
Yeah.
I'm going with the Niners, man. But it's one matchup I want to see, man. I want to see these two collide in the middle, man. Aaron Jones and Fred Warner, man. I think Warner is an absolute animal. You know what I mean? I think the boy is the linebacker that you want, you know what I mean? The middle line that you want. Again, I think the 49ers defense is too physical. They got too many playmakers at the perimeter. And even though now this guy is truly overrated, Brock Purdy, he understands game management and how to get the ball into his playmakers' hands and kind of fall back. I think being at home in the Bay, I think that gives them a great opportunity to kind of be comfortable in their own space. I don't see it close. I'm like Cowboy Chris. I think he said I give it like maybe 35.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be right.
Greenlaw too, man. Greenlaw's an animal as well.
Yeah.
Yes, they is.
They got two dogs at linebacker.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
And them edge rushes. They some beasts too. I mean, they just got.
Oh man, and they pulled my man.
And they got what's the boy?
Hargraves.
They got Chase Young.
Not Hargraves. I'm talking about the defense.
Randy Gregory, Chase Young, Bosa. They loaded.
They got dogs over there, man. I hate San Fran.
What's my man that came from the Commanders? First
Chase
Young.
Chase
what
Young.
You got, bro? You got 49ers too?
Yeah, it's gonna be a rout. 2 scores. Yeah. The 49ers is not gonna give Green Bay a chance. Like that time possession thing that they did against us. 49ers gonna hit where they need to hit, so it ain't gonna be close. I got it 34, maybe 16, maybe, and they just go for 2 at some point. Try to keep it close, but they're gonna execute at a high level because Green Bay defense isn't good at all.
So this next one is on Sunday, man. The first game is gonna be at 2:00. It's Buccaneers Lions. Now, here's the thing, man. I like what Todd Bowles has been doing with the Buccaneers, but I'm going to take the Lions because they are in Detroit. But playing the Lions, that secondary can really be got. And Tampa Bay does have the weapons. If Baker gets hot, I mean, Baker get hot and get some confidence, man. I mean, he can get it rolling. But I'm going to actually take the Lions in this game because I do like Aiden Hutchinson. I like what that defensive line is doing with Detroit. I think that they will be able to get to Baker a little bit. Jared Goff is another one, though, where if you can get some pressure on Jared Goff, that can change the trajectory of that game. But I will get the Lions because they do score. They score at a high level. They do have great running backs. I love that running back, the rookie running back they got from Alabama. Gibbs is killing. So I'm going to take the Lions in a close game here. I think the Buccaneers keep it close, but the Lions win by 3. So I'm going to say, let's say 31-28 Lions. What you got, Cousin Tony?
I'm going to tell you this, man. Don't ever underestimate a team that's playing angry.
Right.
And you got to know they were angry that they couldn't walk into Cowboy Stadium and get that win with that debacle with the referees.
Right.
And they're playing with a lot of passion. That was a really good win for them against the Rams last week. A 1-point win, that'll test your fortitude as a team. Mm-hmm. And so that you got one way or another, you can't recover because it was such an emotional high that you wind up playing low at the next game. But man, Campbell has turned that organization around. And I'm being sentimental because I would love to see Detroit going to get them the ring, man. Come on, man. That's a factory of sadness in and of itself. So I'm gonna go with Detroit, man, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's another close game, because they've shown and that they can win close, man. So I'm gonna call Detroit 21-24.
All right, Cowboy Chris, what you got?
I got the Bucks winning this one, 25-23.
I like that, Cowboy Chris.
25.
25-23.
What did Mr. Kevin field goal?
hey, it's gonna be I think it's gonna be an ugly game in the first half. I really do. I think everybody's gonna be trying to find themselves, but hey, you got Baker Mayfield, man, that's actually indoors, and their passing offense, man, has been spectacular lately. And what CeeDee Lamb did to the Lions. So you're gonna put Mike Evans out there just free Neely out there? Yeah, I got the Bucks. I got the Bucks.
That tight end been getting loose too. He was getting busy in that last game. So the Bucks are they formidable. All right, what you got, Dante?
I got the Lions. Like just more consistent throughout the season. Bucks up and down too much, but they playing good. But we got the Lions.
Cuz what you got?
I'm rolling with the Lions, man. I like what I saw last week. Even though in the second half they kind of tapered off a little bit, I kind of noticed when Goff does play action, he has his back to the defense. He turns around. He seems a lot more confident, which is weird because most quarterbacks don't like doing that. I like how he finds the rookie tight end Laporta. I think he's nice. I like the speed they got with Amon-Ra St. Brown, Gibbs, James Williamson. I like what they got going on. Detroit's a city that's hungry for something. The home field advantage, the crowd in Detroit makes a difference. I do like Tampa Bay, though. If you catch a hot Baker, it could be trouble. But I just think right now the Lions is going on some type of weird thing. We kind of see once every blue moon that kind of galvanizes the city and the nation. So I'm gonna go with Detroit.
Meech, what you got, man?
I got the Bucks, man. I'm an Oklahoma fan. I seen when Baker gets hot, and like I go back to your point. They have the weapons. Like Detroit is good at stopping the run, but in the passing game, and when you got Godwin and Mike Evans and things like that, I think that they can get a little bit dicey. I'm gonna take Tampa because I think I love Campbell, but I think sometimes he can put his team in some difficult situations with his over aggressiveness. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But that riverboat gambling style can get you beat because I know one thing: Todd Bowles is gonna play good defense. So I'm gonna take the Bucks. Let's go 27-20.
Ooh,
okay. All right. Then the last one. I think this is the best matchup of the week. This is gonna be a primetime, big time game. We got them Kansas City Chiefs going to Buffalo to play the Buffalo Bills Mafia. So this one right here, I think this is Buffalo's year to beat Kansas City. Kansas City, they don't look like the normal Kansas City. Yes, Patrick Mahomes is going to be Patrick Mahomes, and he is the Michael Jordan of football. I say that all the time. But I feel like this year might be the year that the Bills can get it done to beat Kansas City because Kansas City will be much better next year. I will say that. They're going to get a big receiver, which is going to help them. But this year is the year where they've been getting beat up. They're on the road. If the Bills is going to get them at any time, this is going to be the time. Now, here's the thing. The Bills are missing 5 starters from just last week. So they got 5 starters out. But I think that Josh Allen, pretty much takes over this game and wins this game for the Bills. They are at home. The Bills are thirsty for this. So I'm going to take the Bills to win this game by 3. I'm going to say 27-24 Buffalo. What you got, cuz?
All right, man. This is a different Chiefs squad. And they're built from their defense. You still got that man pulling the trigger. And he's found another weapon in Rice. I think he showed a lot more patience in this last game with trusting Rice and not forcing the issue. Whereas we recognize that Josh Allen has been proven to force the issue. And he will throw you the ball at some point. And if you catch him slipping, he will let the ball go and fumble. That defense for the Chiefs, Chris Jones in the middle, that dude is a dog. And so I'm still saying defense will travel. I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm going to call it a low one. Now, I just looked at the weather. It's 25 degrees in Buffalo on Sunday. And it's going to be clear. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the Chiefs are going to put up another 26 points. You got Buffalo at 17.
What you got, Cowboy?
Well, you know, I'm always hometown, so I got to cheer for my Dallas Texans going to Buffalo.
Man, on,
What's the problem?
Don't call us that. Don't call us that.
Bro, my bad, dog. My bad. Hey, that's where you from, man. You got to recognize your history, bro. I'm cheering for the Dallas Texans this week.
Don't call us that.
And the Texas boy at quarterback.
Y'all not in this fight.
At quarterback. I'm cheering for your team, bro. What's the problem?
That's not our name. That's not our name.
I apologize.
Y'all Cowboys Chiefs.
I apologize.
Y'all took our way with
the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs.
Not
the
to
Kansas City Chiefs, after being run out of town by the Cowboys. I understand. The Kansas City Chiefs. Is that better? Okay. We'll win the game. Okay. 38-35. Chiefs.
All right, let's skip Dante for a minute. I don't want to hear this. Let's go to George. George, pick yours, please. We'll say
hey, you know what, Mike? Great call on that. We know what Dante gonna do.
We don't want to hear it.
Dante, I got some bad news for your homeboy. I got to roll Buffalo. I don't think KC has the power. Mahomes gonna be Mahomes. But I think like Mike said, this is Buffalo's year, and they better get them because next year Kansas City is going to be so much better. And the alignment of the stars will be back how they should be when Kansas City is a good team. And so I just think that Buffalo is kind of better only because Kansas City is kind of down. So I got Buffalo 27-14.
All right. What you got, bro?
I'm going to go with Kansas City on this one. I think that defense is going to travel. This is probably the best. Dante, you agree, right? This is probably the best defense y'all had forever. Forever, right? So I think Josh Allen is going to give you one, but I think he's going to play really well. But I think that one mistake is going to beat them at some point. It's going to be a back and forth flow. And I think this is going to be the Travis Kelce game because we ain't seen a Travis Kelce sight in a long time. So I'm going to go Chiefs 34-31.
What you got, Dante? Just go ahead and give us a little brief 30
just
seconds.
Ask me why. Just ask me why.
Why?
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 All right, look.
Now remember, he said brief.
You got 30 seconds, bro.
I'm saying why y'all keep cutting me off? So,
are you ready? Go.
So the defense, Josh Allen make mistakes. Defense we crazy this year. That's what we do. We put pressure on QBs. He gonna make mistakes. Pat not game.
All right, thank you, Dante.
What did he say?
He didn't really say nothing. Hey, bro, that's what
you got to swell them guns up a little bit more, man. I thought you was holding up the chicken legs.
What you say,
I shoot basketballs, man.
I thought you was eating wings over there, man.
I shoot basketballs.
You got the most tiny arms over there, man. You got
to shoot basketballs, man.
You gotta eat your spinach, dog. You gotta eat the spinach, dog, not the corn, bro. Get the spinach. Hey. So, cuz Cowboy Chris got to know, cuz we do something called men's moment, okay? And men's moment is something where we just talk about things as men. So this is my men's moment for this week, real quick. Okay. My men's moment for this week is don't be a bandwagoner. Okay. If you have a team, be a man and stay with your team. Okay. Man, don't be trying to come over to other people's teams because you see them doing good and your team sucks. AKA Levi. But that's basically the lesson this week. Be a man about yours, and if your team sucks, stop trying to hop on other people's teams because you don't like your team. Okay, you have to keep your feet firm to the ground, 10 toes down, and rock with your team in the good times and the bad. Okay, not that he's doing a lot of talking now, but it was a time where the Chiefs couldn't get a real good playoff win or go to the AFC Championship. You had the players. You had the
same energy.
You had the same energy. I give it to you because you weren't good.
With Brody Croyle, I had the same energy.
You had the same energy. You know what I'm saying? And the Rams weren't good, but you know what? And I know this with you because y'all been doing it for 30 years, Cowboy Chris and Tony, cousin Tony.
Who wasn't good? I forgot. I didn't hear what you said. Who wasn't good?
y'all haven't won anything. Y'all haven't been to an NFC championship in 28 years. So y'all been holding it down. You holding it down for the squad, and you keep on doing it. And hopefully, hopefully one day it turns.
I just can I interject on this real quick?
He's really standing on faith because he haven't even seen it.
Hey, but there's one other team, man, that ain't won since they ain't won in 30 years. We might be 28 years, but it's another squad ain't won in 30.
You talk about San Francisco, ain't you?
Come on, man. Talk to me.
That's your favorite thing to do is go after San Francisco.
Whatever, man. I don't care. Everybody's swearing up and down how cold San Fran is, but they ain't did nothing.
All y'all do it. The only thing about San Francisco is at least they make it look good. At least they get to
they make it look
good. All they do is keep getting to the door for getting the key.
Yeah, but it's the same damn results, though. It's the same results.
They just out of it later than us.
And I know y'all gonna cry if they win the Super Bowl because y'all can't say that no more.
This the difference. San Fran ain't paid a quarterback over $10 million to do.
They always they
I went outside of Jimmy, and we seen what happened with that.
The difference is it's been 30 years for them too. So it
right. you supposed to win when your quarterback isn't paid. Right?
Exactly. So that's why I look better with them because everything else.
But me as a fan, if I was a San Fran fan, like at some point you want to get over that hump. Like I can make an NFC Championship game. I can make it to the Super Bowl. I want to get over that hump because Boston just took a big chunk out of what they had.
Yeah.
So their window is closing. So it better be this year. This is the best shot that they got.
Wait. Can we say it's closing?
Kyle Shanahan.
Wait. Can we say it's closing?
Yeah, you
with a formula. I think they're gonna be able to suffice and be able to be in the hunt for another 10 years as long as they keep doing how they operate.
You might talk about Brock Purdy, what's making that offense. What's the straw to that drink over there? It's Christian McCaffrey.
It is.
And the question is, how long can his body withstand the punishment?
Hey, you know who else
just got there?
You know who else it is?
Just got there.
That's when it changed.
Last year, he's been there 2 seasons.
It's that
that's when it changed.
And they've been in the hunt for the last 8.
Them two right there.
They've been in the last hunt for the last 8 years. So Christian McCaffrey, that was when I told y'all the head coach that I would love to see in Dallas. He was there and made them relevant. It was Harbaugh. Yeah. They were in the hunt with Harbaugh. But now, my man Shanahan has come along, and Christian McCaffrey came along with him, and now they riding it like that. But when they were in the hunt, Harbaugh was that guy. Yeah, but they also after Harbaugh, they were still in the hunt. Let's be real. Remember that pizza cooking up, that Italian restaurant running coach they had. I forgot his name, bro. Dude looked like he had grease stains on his polo. Can't remember his name, bro.
Who?
They was in. I don't remember his name, bro. But dude looked like he was fresh off the pizza oven, bro. He cooked.
Well, Dante, let me ask you this though. What's the 49ers record since they traded for McCaffrey?
Ridiculous.
That's a good question. I don't have numbers on that.
He's a.
I can tell you. They lost one game. That was the Ravens a few weeks ago.
Now listen. Once again, I said ridiculous, but also prior to been in the hunt.
Yeah,
they've been in the hunt prior to. They always in the hunt.
And we've been in the hunt.
I agree with not really.
Yeah, we have.
Not really.
We go to the playoffs every year.
They had a taste.
That's the hunt. What you mean?
You're not in the hunt, bro. You
had a taste.
We in the hunt every year.
It was actually there. You know what I'm saying? The only reason they
got to the door and forgot the key.
They got Mahomes.
What? They still ain't won a Super Bowl in 30 years.
They got Mahomes.
Hey,
they got.
I don't want to hear
the Ravens had to turn the lights off on them.
Dante, can we go to some crazy clips, bro? Because I don't want to hear you talking.
My fault.
You going a little too far, bro.
No, Dante, passion, man.
Hey, here's the first one, bro. Here's the first one. I know you ain't here.
After the Chiefs, man, this San Fran. I love them guys, man.
Yeah, I know he ain't here, but I wanted to show this real quick. I know he's gonna get mad, but I don't care. Okay, let's play this one real quick. Let's see if he can play. I hope he plays.
That ain't what I'm thinking is it?
That looks like Levi.
That better not be him.
That look like Levi.
Look like Levi, don't it? But here's the thing.
Just like
he better hope I can get this video to play because it ain't playing. I'm gonna put it up next week. But he was on here cheering, bro. And I'm telling you now, I'm gonna get it working. Hold on 1 second.
That's cool.
Yeah, I gotta go to a man.
My man, you shot today, cool.
Yeah, I gotta go to a men's conference.
A man conference, okay.
I'm a motivational speaker, you know.
Yeah, you know I know about you. You know I see you. You read up today.
Yeah, the color's red.
Okay, cool. I see you, bro.
All right, stay in touch.
Okay.
Daddy, his hair looks wet.
Who gonna tell the OG, bro? Somebody gotta tell the OG, man. Y'all gotta help the OGs out, bro.
Hey,
I don't know.
Baby already told him.
Baby already told him.
What was that on his head?
Hey man, who he motivating?
I have no clue.
Why do we know?
No clue. I was just looking at his hair. I'm trying to figure out what is that. I ain't know what that was at all. You know what I'm saying?
Like a plastic hat.
Yeah.
He got a plastic hat.
Hey, here's
a baseball helmet.
Here's another one for y'all, man. I got one. I got one for y'all.
The things you see on the Mike podcast.
I'm telling you.
In the beginning of the game, yeah, we got.
Well deserved.
Hey, that's why Tony disappeared. That was him.
hey, Cowboy Chris, when he said, he said, you talk about Mike McCarthy, add me to that list. Fool, you've been on the list. You're the first person on the list, idiot.
Right.
That is funny that I suck. We know. You ain't gotta say that, bro. Clearly you suck.
8 years later, we know.
I don't see anything funny about the video at all. I really
I don't find it hilarious one bit.
I don't.
Hey, I couldn't get the leave out of working, but we gonna post that one next week. We gonna post that one next week. I promise you, we gonna get that leave out video working because he needs to see that. I promise you that because he's a clown. All right. So, hey, what we do, man? You know, I gotta get to my last segment, man. We gotta get to that slap of the week. Ow! Let me do it one more time for the people that don't know. All right. So, you know what? This one might go for all of us up here. That's more millennial parents. It's something going on right now. All right. It's something going on with our kids, and I have to talk about this because I'm kind of getting tired of it. I'll be honest with you. And you know what? Everybody, including me, for the second week in a row, I'm going to slap myself, okay? I'm going to slap myself because I let my wife do this, okay? We have to stop our kids from taking over our house, okay? Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Basically, when we was growing up, man, my parents' room was off limits. I couldn't go in my parents' room, all right? Unless they told me to go in the room to go get something. Okay, I couldn't really sit in the living room because you had your own room. Today, these kids are buck wild. Okay, my kids are in my room more than I am at this point. Okay, they bring their toys in there, and you know what, bro? We have to stop this. Us as millennial parents, we have to put an end to this stuff with the kids, man. They gotta stay out our rooms. All right, and here's the kicker with me. I knew it was over that I had to change my ways when my son was on my toilet. All right.
Oh Lord.
His tablet out, watching a video, doing a number 2 on my toilet. I said, it's done. This has to end now. Okay. I spend too much money and work too hard for your kids to be up in your room using your bathroom when they got their own bathroom. They got their own rooms. And you know what, man? Us as parents, I'm not the only one going through this. Everybody is saying they kids is going all buck wild in their rooms. And you know what, man? We have to put an end to this now because it wasn't like that when I was growing up. And I go kind of crazy because it's like I thought my room was my sanctuary. All right. But obviously it ain't no more. These kids have taken over. And you know what? We got to take our stuff back from these kids. So I'm giving myself the slap for this one. Okay. Because ain't no way. This dude's stuff gonna stink worse than mine in my own bathroom. It's not gonna happen. He using it like he work an 8-hour shift and drink coffee and work 60 hours a week. Okay, so this ain't gonna work no more. I ain't never seen no 3-year-old who stuff smell like this. And I'm being honest, y'all. So, you know what, bro? After that, I say I gotta give myself slap of the week, man. And these kids gotta do better. George, your kids be doing that, bro. Do they come in your room and all that, bro?
You know what? It's funny because my baby girl do, and I've been fighting this for a long time. I'm like, you you have your own room. Go to your room. And Mike, you said something. Parents' rooms off limits back in the day.
That's what I'm
saying. You have a room. Look, y'all, I walked around my house. Before we got the house, I made sure everybody had their own room. Go to your own room. Give me my piece. I want my room for me. When I said this little girl be everywhere, she be everywhere. So Mike, put me down for the snap of the week too, sir.
Hey, I gotta give you one, because you know what, man. It's the wives though. Because I'm gone so much, I can't really establish. I want to tell them, get out of my room. That's my favorite thing to say. Go to your own room. You got your own room. You know how many kids will want their own room with their own TV?
Mike, I'm so sorry. Here's how bold my baby girl is. She just texted me and said, I am in your room now. Look at that, right?
You've been officially pumped, man.
Cowboy Chris, man, these kids have their own toys, got their own playroom, and they will bring their toys in my room. I'm like, what is so great about my room? All I got in here is a bed. Like, what? I mean, go to your room, man. You got everything in your room. So I don't understand it with the kids, man. We got to do better as millennial parents. That's the point.
I got a bigger problem when you got grown-ups living in your house. So hey, my kids are grown. Hey, they come over and say, hey, I'll be here for a week, and next thing you know, it's been 6 months, and next thing it is the kids, and then hey, man, that's why me and the wife moved to Denver. We out.
Hey, where you at now? You in Denver? Or you in?
I'm in Denver. I go back and forth, but majority, about 80% of our time, we're in Denver.
So you got the room all decorated and everything already. Okay.
Where I go, the Cowboys go, and I still got that vacant hook up there for my damn hat.
I know.
I won against.
Hey, Cowboy Chris, just enjoy your Michigan national championship, man.
I did, and I enjoyed every bit of it.
You know you're eating with the Cowboys no time soon. So go ahead and enjoy them.
Hey, I'm one of those that's seen all 5, so I don't give a damn what nobody say. So I seen them all.
Because Tony just said Rams still. I'm just reading this. Rams still went out. Going out is going out. Man, I don't want to hear that, because Tony.
Amen. Amen.
Cousin Tony, what's worse? Getting on national TV or putting up a fight to the last punch? You know what's more worse? Getting knocked out on national TV in 2 seconds.
You still got a seat on the couch with us. Deal with it.
No, I don't want to hear that, man. You got knocked out on national TV. Meese didn't want to say nothing. Meese was quiet the whole time. He ran his mouth.
I told you, I'd rather get blown out than lose by one.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
Hey, Meech, I'm right there with you, dog. I'm right there with you, Meech.
So y'all telling me y'all didn't want to put up a fight against a dude in his first playoff game? This already happened to y'all last year. You lost to Mr. Irrelevant.
It got away from you.
I mean,
no hope in that game. Like, no hope.
They didn't have no hope.
I'm saying y'all didn't want to fight that game with no hope.
Hey, next year we could possibly. First off, fellas, that's not the argument. The argument is out is out.
Out is out, Tony. Out is out.
That's the argument.
Out is out.
You need to win about.
and I really don't appreciate y'all. I don't appreciate y'all bringing up this old crap. That was last week, homie.
Talk about it.
Right.
So we ain't gonna talk about
history. That was last week.
So I'm talking about it all summer. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on bringing it up, even when y'all forget. I'm bringing it up every week to y'all. You need to remember.
Y'all was just hours behind us from sitting in the same couch.
Here's the thing. The difference between us and y'all, cousin Tony, is y'all was expected to actually do something.
Who hates
we had no expectations.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? The Rams expected to do some things too.
Hey, y'all, this is my wife. I say, baby, that's Mike who hates the Cowboys.
I do. I'm your friendly Cowboy hater.
He says he's the friendly Cowboy hater.
Oh, friendly. Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, we 2-0 in head-to-head matchups.
Okay, so that's Rams mommy.
Yes, it's Rams mommy.
I want to just say one more thing. What do you get for season win? You get a trophy.
Starting back up again.
What do you want? You want a Twinkie?
It's a head-to-head matchup.
What do you want?
Against mine.
It does not matter. Nobody's going to remember a regular season win. What we do remember is playoff wins. And you just
George.
think on national TV. That's all that matters.
George, let me ask everybody this: when you go to a game, you witness a team dominate another team in person, you ain't gonna ever forget that.
Will you forget it?
Will you ever forget that?
Who was out that game? You don't want to tell the whole story.
I know Matthew Stafford played. Cooper Kupp played. Puka played. Aaron Donald played.
Bro, at the end of the day, y'all.
When the Rams lost the Cowboys here,
we was undermanned.
You sat next to me,
Mike. The last laugh because you went out the playoffs first. Ha ha. That's it. Right there.
You went out. Only said it best. Out is out though, big dog.
It does not matter, George. They went out first. And they went out in the whole game. They got embarrassed on national TV. None of them wanted to talk. Facebook was a desert. Facebook was a desert.
Hey, you already had your 17-minute rant Sunday about this. Okay, but this is what gets me. You know, when I was screenshotting this FaceTime that I got called from my. What's up, Cowboy Chris? I ain't never heard him this quiet. How you doing, fam? It is what it is.
It was
we'll
a lot.
And I was like, wait, man. Mike got in. Mike,
he was humble. He came with
he was humble. I said, wait a minute. This ain't Mike. I mean, I'm looking at my phone like this ain't Mike.
Can y'all get did y'all ever expect us to make it to the playoffs at what we was when we played y'all?
We don't think about y'all.
You know what, man? See, that's the same thing, man. Here's the problem I have with that remark. That comes back to our 12-5 record because then folks start hollering, you know, y'all beat up on a bunch of tomato cans. Well, you know what, man?
Rams was one.
That ain't how we set the. That ain't how we set the schedule like that. And because y'all had to scrape and scratch in order to get to the playoffs, you know, it don't make no difference. You still sitting out.
Okay. All right. That's what y'all want. If that's what y'all want to hang y'all head on because y'all got embarrassed on national TV. If it helps you sleep better at night, and I'll let y'all.
Who cares about just making it to the playoffs? That's never good enough.
You do. You content with it. You've been content with it. You've been content with it. Stop it.
I got one question before we. I got one last question. How Dante have all these damn snacks and ain't sharing them with nobody?
I know that's right. He's snacking on camera the whole night. He's crunching and smacking.
Hey, look.
Hey, Mike, Dante finna get you endorsement deal. You heard me?
He been grubbing the whole show. I guess he's trying to get them pythons together. He's trying to.
Hey, you hear me?
Tag him on the next podcast, man. We need an endorsement deal.
Dante, you gotta set that out, bro. You been snacking and everything else, bro.
He's trying to get the pythons together, bro.
Hey, you hear me? As soon as you said, you seen what I did?
Mike, put that last comment up, man. Don't try to. All the other comments been hanging around. You put that comment up.
Miss Renee, down real quick. Still talking smack because that's what I do. All right, I have a job to do. I don't think y'all understand. I really have a job to do. People look up to me to do this, man. Hey, I got people calling me saying, "Hey, are you going live to talk about the Cowboys?" Yes, I am. That's my job. I have a job to keep y'all in line, and that's what I'm doing. Okay,
Mike.
I have to keep y'all in line. That's my job. I am the president of the Cowboy Haters Club, and I love it. Period.
Somebody got to see it, man. Somebody got to take it, man.
Hey, back to the slap of the week. Your niece be in my room all the time. She wanted me to give you this sucker in this ice cream. for telling us that y'all barely made the playoffs. Who cares? Have an ice cream bar.
Set the parameters for it. You gonna find her using your toothbrush and taking a bath for your bathtub.
Have some ice cream, Mike.
She gonna take over your room real soon. Don't worry. It's gonna be her room real soon.
I got ATM debit cards.
You got everything in there. But yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming on, man. This has been a good episode, man.
Absolutely.
I had fun talking with y'all, man. And here's the thing. You know, in all seriousness, people think I am so serious. This is all entertainment. I know I told you that because people got to understand it's all entertainment at the end of the day. I don't take myself too seriously. I know I yell and scream and all that, but some people be like, oh, he dead serious. No, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I'm not serious. Do I not like the Cowboys? Yes, that's very true. But do I take it that seriously? No, I don't. I'm not gonna trip off that. That's just like the LeBron stuff, man. It's all entertainment at the end of the day. It helped me get by, make my day go faster, and it's fun, talking, doing barbershop talk. That's all we doing, man. So, don't take yourself too seriously. Take a joke sometimes. It's okay to laugh sometimes, man. You ain't got to be so serious, ready to throw them hands for them boys. Because some of these dudes really shooting people over football games. You out your mind. Like, something is wrong. I am not about to lose my life over a football game. That is never going to happen. All right, I ain't fighting nobody over no football game because I ain't playing on the field. I ain't getting a check, and none of y'all are either. So it don't even matter. All right. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all got any closing remarks before we get out of here, man? We are at 1 hour and 25 minutes. So y'all got anything y'all want to say before we get off here?
Man, it's always wonderful, man, when I get the invite to the Mike on the Mike podcast, man. It's fun to me. It's fun to me, man, and I have a good time every time. So whenever I get a text from you, Mike, man, your boy gonna answer, and I'm here, baby.
Hey, we're gonna have to do this some more, man. We gotta get Cousin Tony on here too, man. Hey, Cousin Tony, you knowledgeable, man. You know your stuff. You've been around football.
He came with it, didn't he?
Well, he's a football guy, so he know what he's talking about. He know what he's talking about.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Man, thanks for letting me get on, man. I done had a tough sports year, man. St. Louis Cardinals, man. My Redbirds, they stunk up the joint. Then I was looking forward to my Razorbacks, man. Then they stunk up the joint. And Cowboys, man, it's been a rough season. But boy, I tell you what, man, I got a little redemption when I saw the Lions win by 1 point against the Rams.
Let's go, Detroit.
But
thank you, Detroit.
Go play Donnie McClurkin. We fall down, but we get up. I help you out tonight. Just go play that tonight, and that gives you hope for next year. We all gotta have hope. I don't know what's gonna happen, but at least you got some hope. All right, Dante. Good luck. I think you're gonna be gone next round, and we don't have to hear Dante anymore. So that's for now.
Amazing blue up there.
Wins another championship, Georgia. You know this. If he goes to the Super Bowl, wins another championship, we have to deal with Dante for another year, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Nobody.
That boy is going to be unbearable.
Unbearable. And we don't. Nobody wants that. So yeah, we definitely. I'm praying to God. I normally don't pray on people's downfall, but this time, God,
oh Lord. That was gonna be a problem.
Yeah, so yeah, we gonna take that in, man. I'm hoping that the Bills Mafia get it done this year, man. It'll be good for everybody because the Bills took so many heartbreaks in the 90s. They need this. They need this for the fans.
They'll be all right.
Yeah. They need this. But yeah, man, that's gonna be our show, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I'm over here watching these games right now. But yeah, man, we on every platform now. We just got on Instagram this week. So we on Instagram Live, we on X. I keep calling it Twitter, but it's X now. We on Twitch, we on YouTube, we on Facebook, and my personal Facebook page. So if you need to find us, please find us on there and subscribe, like and subscribe. That's the main thing I'm asking y'all. That's how you get all the updates on the Mike to Mike podcast. We are putting out content every week. It's either going to be on Fridays and Saturdays that we do it, but we're going to start putting out more different type of content as well. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in with us, man. And like always, man, I love y'all and see y'all next week. Good show, y'all. Real good show.